Hello, welcome back to the third tutorial. So this is my third tutorial now on Unturned servers. This is the third one, which is, like I've said for like 5 times, but it doesn't matter. This is on the permissions file now. So permissions file is very simple. It's necessary for every single server that's running that isn't LAN, basically, that has other players on it, and they need permissions to do things like kits, whoops, and admin seed, kick, and permission adding and permission removing. All the simple stuff like that there can all be done in permissions file and needs to be done in the permissions file. You can only have the permission file if you have been using Rocket in your server, so you need to have Rocket, and most likely you need to have some plugins there as well that you can use in your permission file. So let's get straight into it. So you can find your permission file in the Rocket folder in your server and just edit it. Okay, so mine will be a bit different than yours. Yours will have a bit more in the VIP. I had to do some stuff in it because I had a little problem with a server, but I recreated it basically around about exactly what yours looks like right now. But it doesn't matter. This here, see this here VIP, and we're just gonna get rid of it. Actually, get rid of it, leave more spaces. Okay, so we've now got one permission group, which is default, and up here you can see the default group is default. So every player on the server will get assigned to this here group, which gives them simple permissions like P, compass, and rocket. We're gonna leave this here. Let's say you want to change this here group to join, so it shows all. So when they join the server, they'll get added to the join group. I'm just gonna set this back to default because default is a good name. So let's go and copy this here group. So we need to copy it exactly with all of the spaces. We're gonna press enter, go back and copy it into all the spaces show exactly like that there. They all need to line up with it. All the group need to line up with the group, and the groups need to line up with the groups. Very simple, right? So XML is kind of easy. There can be some bits of it hard, but you need to be like exactly, everything needs to be exact. You can't be let off with anything. This here group's going to be my admin group, and I'm gonna put this with a lowercase a. And the display name is basically the display name that shows in permission like groups that you search the player. It's really not important, but I would just suggest you leave it around about the same. I like to put a capital A. It's just, it doesn't make a difference. Right, so let's add a prefix this time. So a prefix is the tag that comes at the start of someone's name. Okay. So how we're gonna add this is we're gonna put like crocodile, closed mouth, whatever that's called in there. We need to put a space. We need to put a space. And let's type admin in brackets, then another space. And let's put a / because we need that when we're closing a bracket in XML. And put prefix. And close it with our bracket thing. What did I just do? And I just press F12. No. That's better. So, you don't have to always put spaces with all of them, it's just with tags for some reason you do. This here is stuff like that comes at the end of the name, you can do that if you want. And your colour is pretty self-explanatory. It's the colour that shows your name as, so you'll see when you do /admin on someone, it gives them a cyan colour. I'm going to give my admin a blue colour. And that's basically it. You could run it like this here, but your admin's got the exact same permissions as the default player, so it doesn't make a difference. So we're going to get rid of all of this but one, so we can just copy and paste through. Let's go down here and paste that. And we're actually going to paste a good few of these. So if you don't have any spaces, you can just go down like this here and paste it. I say 3 will be enough for now. We can add some more later. So first off, let's add P add. So this is how you add people's permissions. So say you're adding someone a permission like VIP, you do P add name VIP, and P remove. Say you're removing someone's VIP or admin or something like that. So all the permissions you'll need. And let's add kick, and that's around about it, right? What else would we need to add? TP would be useful, wouldn't it? So let's do TP. and add one more, which will be TP here. And actually, I'm not done yet, because most admins will need to be able to spawn stuff in for their players if they ever need it, like a refund. So we're going to add an I, which will give you permission to spawn vehicles in, and then V will give you permission for vehicles. I will be for items. If you are using a vanilla server with no rocket, it will be item and vehicle. Because this is not vanilla, it will be I and V. This is rocket. That is all the admin commands you need. Basically, this lets your admin do whatever it ever needs to do. So now, remember in our last episode when we created kits in New Essential? Well, we want our default players to be able to access kits. So we want them to be able to get their car, some XP, and a chainsaw to make some money off cutting down trees. So the way we get that there particular permission for your permission files, you need to go to the mod, and I'm in the essentials right here, and you need to go to this over 60 commands, and it will bring you to this page. I'm going to press Ctrl F and search kit, and there you go. You can see where it says kit now. So this here is the permission to let a player do /kit, and then so that means they can do /kit and then the kit's name. So let's grab this here permission and put it in here. So we're going to write this one out manually. Permission cooldown. We can set it to 0 because the kit has its own particular cooldown for itself, and copy and paste that command in there. And then permission, and close it. So now we need to give them permission to do /kits to see what kits they have access to, and it's right here. So let's do the exact same thing. Permission cooldown, put an equal 0, close, copy and paste in /permission. Very easy. So that lets you access to /kit and /kits, but it doesn't give you any access to our kit, which we can do very, very easily. So I'm going to put this here at the top of these. Oops. I'm actually just going to copy this the easier way. And damn it. You see why I've got the very big brain? How many kits do we have? We have 3, so that there is enough. So, to add permission to a kit, the permission is essentials.kit. The name of the kit. So we need to get rid of this here. And the spell dot. So the first kit we're going to give them permission to is kit XP. So put a dot and then the kit's name. Then for the next kit, it is .car to give them permission to the car kit that we added. And the next kit we're going to give them permission to is /default. There you go. That gives them permission to all the kits and the car. Well, that's all of the kits, you see. My brain doesn't really work. So all of this here is permission to every single kit that we have made and to the commands for it. So how about we save this now, pull out our console and do rocket reload. Perfect, no big errors. So let's join the server and see if we can use our kits. Okay, now that we've joined the server, we want to give ourselves permission to the kits, and I'm stupid, we already have permission to the kits because default's added to everyone. Don't forget that, because you don't need to add people to default. If we do /p, boom, your group's our guest. And that is where this here little thing comes into. See the display name? It's guest. And up here will be admin, so that's why you don't really want to change the default to, say you're admin, you don't want to change it to, say, actually let's just change this one here. We don't want to change, you know what, already is an example, guest, because then in console if we do P, remove Charlie, guest, group not found, but if you do P remove Charlie, default, Charlie was not found. I don't know what that means. Because Charlie was not found. I'm pretty sure you can't remove yourself from the default group. But let's add ourselves to admin. And let's successfully add me to admin. So then if we change this here to, oh yeah, so change this here to Godman, save it. I'm pretty sure I won't be in the admin group. I am. Oh, I need to do rocket reload. Let's still remove me from the admin group, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because then show that. So let's do P remove. No, P add Charlie admin. P Charlie. You can see it shows Godman. But then if we do P remove Charlie Godman, it doesn't show it. But if we do P remove Charlie admin, it shows it. So that's why I don't think you should ever change it to Godman, because it needs to be around about the same as the group ID. So that's why I always make it the same. Just capitalize it so it looks neater. Let's save that and rocket reload so I get unadded from the group. So let's test if my kits are working now. So let's quickly do /p kit groups are guest. Let's look at my kits. So yes, it shows I have kit default, kit car, and kit XP. Kit default will give me my chainsaw. Oh, I only used this kit today because I was testing to make sure all of this would work. So that would work if I didn't have the cooldown on it, and kit XP will work. So they could very, very easy. Now let's add myself to the admin group. And let's do /p to see what permissions I have. So I kick TP here, INV, P add and P remove. So let's do P add Charlie. Boom. P remove. This works. Let's do /v. Oops. V cards. Plain. /v. I'm not doing a very good job, am I? Let's do the golf. I know that. There we go. Let's test /I. Chewing gum. So there you go. Pretty much already shows you that it does work, and it's very easy. We can kick ourselves if we want. I don't really want to kick myself. So that's the very simple tutorial on permissions. Yeah. I cannot speak. Permissions can get a lot more complicated than that there, so they might have to go into a lot more detail than that as well. But it gives you the basic overview on how to do it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed the video and it's helped you a lot. I suggest you check out the Google documents because it does help a lot more if you get stuck on something that I can't speak right. Like, you know what I mean? If you can't understand me because I can't speak right, then you can check the Google document because I can't hopefully type right and check what I've typed on it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Next episode will be Archon and client connection like that thing. See ya.